Has anyone else been getting hit with so many distractions recently? It's so easy to get pulled off course and off the path the Lord has laid out for us. More than ever during this time, it's very important that we do not allow what's going on around us to keep us distracted from whatever the Lord has been pushing many of us to continue doing. I sometimes like to say, if whatever you're doing is pulling you further away from God, then in prayer you need to ask God to help you release whatever it is so that you can get back on track. And it can be anything that diverts your focus from your spiritual growth and your assigned purpose. I saw something online yesterday. It was a young woman that I follow. She has been doing so well in life. Like, I don't know her personally, but I am rooting for this girl. She's doing good. She looks amazing, just flourishing, thriving. And it's like right on cue. Someone that she had a rocky, difficult past with just suddenly reemerges out of nowhere. And it wasn't to pour into her or to celebrate her success, it was to drain and take from her. It's like the enemy can sense when things are going up for us. It's like you can smell progress. In those moments, the enemy will send in the right people to kind of test you or throw you off or to pull you back into old ways. Just about everyone in the comments section was saying, please don't open that door back. Anytime this person comes in, he pulls you away from your walk with the Most High God. And it's so obvious. I know many of us can benefit from this message today because so many of you have been doing the work. You've been doing the work. I see a lot of people online. You're working on your health. You're meditating more. You're praying more. You're building a stronger foundation, investing in your spiritual, mental, and physical well-being. And I'm so proud of you. But remember, the enemy has to now work overtime to get you pulled back into old patterns or ways. Remember, when you're ascending, you become a target. I want to share a recent dream that I had with you guys because I believe it's a powerful prophetic message for this season. In the dream, I was walking with a young woman. It appeared I was trying, to guide her to where she needed to be. And it was on the other side of like distractions, on the other side of what wasn't serving her highest purpose anymore. And, she kept looking back. She appeared nervous. What was all around her was everything that was meant to keep her stuck. And even though the temptation, the distraction was on every side, she kept moving forward. And, these distractions were the people from her past with hidden wicked agendas, people pretending they changed, people who were looking for a way back in. And despite the pressure from every direction, she pressed forward. I would not leave her side. I kept walking with her, telling her just, keep going. The stream was so powerful. Remember, the enemy knows your potential. They know the power you carry when you are fully aligned with God. That's why the attacks come when you're rising. But remember, greater is he that is in you than he that is in this world. I hope this message was helpful for someone. Stay focused and take care.